Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you Human Resource Development (HRD), in which we will cover in this class meaning of HRD, definition, need, and scope. Let's see first what is the meaning of HRD. HRD is the framework for helping employees develop their personal and organizational skills, knowledge, and abilities. Let's see the definition. Various scholars have defined the term human resource development in various ways. And let us take a simple and a meaningful definition which was given by M. Khan. It goes like this. HRD is the process of increasing knowledge, skills, capabilities, and positive work attitude of all people at all levels in an enterprise. So this carries a very beautiful meaning about HRD. It's a process of increasing the skills, capabilities, knowledge, competency level, and also the positive work attitude of employees. The HRD aims at bringing behavioral change, the desired behavioral change among the employees. That behavioral change is nothing but developing, promoting the positive work attitude of employees. The morale of the employees must be boosted. What is that morale of employees? The employees must be made to feel, to think that it is their job, it is their organization, and they must be committed to their duty. They must feel to take up the responsibilities, and that should be the focus of any kind of human resource development practices of any organization. Let's come to the need for HRD. There are various needs given. Let me one by one tell you. Please be attentive and take down also hints if you want. First need, why? Unless otherwise the human resource is developed, the organization cannot function successfully because of pose of threats, lot of competitions, environmental threats, technological changes, government policies, economic policies are keep on changing, and the desire, need, and wants of people, the society, the stakeholders, and the need and wants of the employees, the demands of employees, all these things are changing, for which you have to face that threats in our organization. Human resource must be developed. Let's see one by one. To create a climate free from monotony and to improve the working life of employees. Second, to facilitate effective communication among the employees in the organization, communication between employee and the employer, communication among employees, communication between the organization and various stakeholders. So, effective communication is very much insisted upon. Third, to attain self-actualization by systematically developing the employees' potentials. Systematically develop the potentials of employees by organizing various events, by organizing various training and development programs, by organizing various lectures, seminars, symposiums, workshops, etc. Fifth point, facilitating growth of employees and making the employees aware of their strengths and weaknesses. You must facilitate and you must encourage the growth of employees. You must encourage the employees to acquire new knowledge, new skill, new talent, new capabilities, and you must make them to feel the importance of it. What the present job requires, these kind of skills from the employees. How will you do that? Make them to realize, make them to be aware of their strengths and weakness, in what they are having, they are strong enough, in what they are lacking. If you make them to be aware of it, then they will voluntarily come forward to acquire new skill and knowledge, to learn new techniques, new methods, etc. And then, sixth point, helping organization to utilize the maximum potentials of the human resource. Tap the resources, potentials of the employees at a maximum level, at an optimum level. That is very important. No potentiality, no talent, no skill, no knowledge, no capacity of the employees should be left unused. So find out, identify the hidden talents of employees within them and try to bring them out and make use for the development, for the growth of the organization. Seventh point, change in economic policies. All governments across the globe have changed their economic policies. Similarly, the government of India also has taken steps to change its economic policies in the year 1991. How it has changed? That has introduced liberalized economic policies, LPG, that is liberalization, privatization, and globalization. And this LPG has posed threat to the small scale industries, weaker units in our country. It has encouraged large scale enterprises and multinational corporations. So here the multinational corporations have lot of competition globally as well as domestically. So in that case, to withstand the competitive level, the competitive situation of the business enterprises, organization is forced to develop the human resource of their respective organizations. So therefore, human resource development is very much necessary, especially in the industrial sector where there is huge competition. And eighth point, changing job requirements. No business is permanent. No business is static. Business is equal to change. Change is equal to risk. Risk is equal to either profit or loss. So more the risk, more will be the profit. Lesser the risk, lesser will be the profit. So therefore, in order to make maximum profit, you have to adapt to the changing environment, changing circumstances of your business. The organizational dynamism brings changes in organization and jobs. So the changes in job design brings changes in job description and changes in job specifications. These changes in job description and job specification brings or demands change in the human resource development. Ninth point, need for multi-skilled human resources. Human resources should possess a variety of skills, variety of talent. He should be a multifaceted person in order to meet the present as well as the future requirements of that job. An employee may not be asked to do the same job, same work forever, right from his appointment until his retirement. So the employees are very much interested in their promotion. If they want to have a promotion, naturally they must update, naturally they must improve and develop their quality, their capacity, their talent, their intelligence, their knowledge level, for which the employees must be a multifaceted, multi-skilled person. And 10th point, organizational viability and transformation process. Organizational viability is continuously influenced by the environmental factors, the environmental threats. If the organization does not adapt itself to the changing environmental factors, then the organization will lose its market share. So everything is changing. As I told you, business is equal to change. Hence, the organization should be ready to adapt to the changing environmental factors. 11th point, technological advancement. Fine. Organization, day by day, the technology is changing, and that paves the way, that gives a tough fight, tough competition to the rival firms. So therefore, in order to survive in the tough competitive business environment, the organization should be ready to install the latest technology, for which the employees must know how to handle the latest technology. So therefore, the employees must be trained to adapt, to handle the new technology. 12th one, organizational complexity. Day by day the business is changing, day by day the business is growing, day by day the needs and wants of customers are changing, and hence day by day new competitors are entering into the business field, and therefore it is very much necessary to have human resource development, increased mechanization and automation, manufacturing multiple products and rendering of different services, etc. So these things necessitates the human resource development. And now we are coming to scope of HRD. HRM deals with, let's see first what is HRM, how HRM deals with, and how HRD deals with. And HRM deals with procurement, development, compensation, maintenance, and utilization of human resources, whereas human resource development deals with effective utilization of human resources in an organization. So therefore, human resource development is part of human resource management. So the human resource development involves the following areas. First one, recruitment and selection. An organization should be very careful while recruiting and selecting its human resource. A right man for the right job should be identified and selected and also appointed in the organization. Otherwise, the organization will have to face various dangers and difficulties. Second point, performance appraisal of the employees. The organization should not stop its work just with the recruitment and selection, and it has to conduct the performance appraisal. Then only the organization will come to know about the capacity, about the productivity of each and every employee. All the employees are not same in their level of performance. This man, father of scientific management, F.W. Taylor, has mentioned in his study that, in the scientific management study, that there are three types of employees. One type of employee is up to the expected standard of performance. The performance level is up to the standard. Second type of employees, more than the standard performance. Third type of employees, less than the standard performance level. So here the organization should take steps to improve still further the standard performance, the employees who have standard performance level or their performance level at par with the standard performance. And second thing, the employees must take steps to give some incentives, give some benefits or hike in the pay monetarily or non-monetarily, whatever it is, should be recognized and rewarded the employees whose performance level is above the standard performance. And the third one, employees with below standard performance level. So those employees should be taken care of. Those employees should be called, instructed, advised to improve their level of performance. Otherwise, the performance level of the employees will be very, very low day by day. And moreover, not only that, the performance level of the employees who have higher performance level than the standard performance should be compulsorily recognized and motivated. Then only they will improve, increase or maintain that higher performance level. Otherwise, their performance level will be even worse than, in future, will be worse than the third category, that low level performance level of employees. So therefore, performance appraisal must be conducted by every organization. Third one in the scope, offering performance counseling and performance interviews by superiors. The superiors should give performance counseling to the employees, how to improve their performance level, what steps should be taken, in what area they are lacking. Sometimes the employees themselves may not know where they are lacking. What should they do? How to they improve? All these things they may not know. In this case, the superiors of the organization, of the employees, can give counseling to the employees. Fourth point, career planning and development program. Fifth one, development of employees through succession planning. Sixth one, workers' participation. Seventh, employees learning through group dynamics and empowerment. Eighth, learning through job rotation and job enrichment. What is job and rotation and job enrichment? The employees can be asked to rotate from one job to another now and then, so that they will be a versatile person. They will be learning, they will possess knowledge in all fields, and that at times of emergency, if one position is vacant, if one employee is absent, and that person can take up that job in the absence of the other employee. And this is practiced mostly in banking sector. And learning through social and religious interactions and programs. Development through managerial skills and behavioral skills. Very important, the employees should be prepared enough to develop their managerial skills and behavioral skills. And very important, selecting potential employees to meet the present and future requirements. Find out, all the employees may not be the same. There will be some employees will be highly talented, will have huge potentiality. Find out, identify those employees, try to prepare them to take up the managerial position in the future, and train the employees to develop, to update your employees to the current and future requirements. Give proper training, arrange proper training programs for the employees. And finally, change, shape, modify the behavior of employees. Here, my dear students, the human resource development in this topic, I would like to insist upon the behavioral change of your employees, the positive work attitude of your employees. The employees should have a positive attitude towards the organization. They should love their job. They should love their organization. They should be dedicated, they should be committed, they must be loyal, and they must be sincere to their job. And then only they will be able to put their heart and soul in executing the task whatever assigned to them. So therefore, behavioral change should be brought out through the human resource development practices of every organization. So my dear students, today we have seen what is HRD, the meaning of HRD, the definition of HRD, which was given by Khan, and third, the need for HRD, and fourth, scope of HRD. So these things we have seen today, and tomorrow we shall see the other things, objectives and other as functions, etc. we shall see tomorrow. Thank you.